and thank you for joining us this afternoon from Foxcroft Academy, where we have a doubleheader with a lot of significance. We're about 2 weeks away from the tournament, and the Ponies of Foxcroft and the Raiders of Washington Academy have a lot to play for in this Wednesday makeup game, as these teams are supposed to play early in the season. But here we are this afternoon for a boys-girls doubleheader. My name is Mark Callan. I've got Gabe Mason joining me for color commentary today, and it should be a lot of fun, shouldn't it, Gabe?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be another great one today. Big game, like you said. These teams are fighting for heel points. We're only a few weeks away from the tournament. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Friday, it all gets underway at the Cross Insurance Center. That's Class B night. These two teams would love to be playing on that night. And these teams got a lot to play for, as we said. Washington Academy right now, 8th seed. Right now they'd be hosting a prelim game. They want to stay there. They don't want to travel. They had to travel 3.5 hours today. They don't want to travel anywhere to play a prelim game in a couple weeks, which will be probably 2 weeks from tonight, actually, the prelims, or either that Tuesday or Wednesday. So they want to just kind of avoid that. Wins would help significantly in that journey. Meanwhile, Foxcroft Academy, 10-4, but they have 4 huge heel point games left, including this one, and they also have Presque Isle, Old Town, and Dexter. A lot of heel points. They could still move up top 4 in Class B, get a bye, and go right to the Cross Insurance Center. Wouldn't have to play a prelim game. You love that. You know, you don't want to take that chance of getting upset in a prelim game, because definitely stranger things have happened. So both these teams got a lot to play for, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you can avoid a prelim, you avoid a prelim. Mm-hmm. You take every chance you can to get, if you got that on your schedule and you're only a little bit away from getting into that, getting in, being the cross center, not have to play, you'll take that any day. Extra practice days, get a chance to rest your body a little before the tournament, not have to play that game, because who knows what happens in that game. You get beat up, someone gets hurt. You don't have to worry about those things. So you win these games, and it's all in your hands.
Yeah, and even bigger, they could lose. So, definitely you want to avoid that. Both these teams are coming off wins. Washington Academy has won 3 games in a row, so they're playing really well right now here down the stretch. Coach Dave Pepin has them playing well. Very young team, only 1 senior in the entire program. You'll see him today. He'll be starting. That's Brandon Porter. They got one of the top rebounders in the Big East, Ben Griffin. He is the top rebounder in the Big East, actually. Solid freshman play, and Clay Crossman, and just a solid starting lineups. And they've kind of overachieved this year, Gabe. They, again, a young team that maybe didn't have really high expectations. They probably did in their own locker room, but from outside of that, they didn't have a lot of expectations. And here they are, fighting to play a home prelim game. So overall, they have to be happy, but they don't want to take that for granted. They want to have a strong ending, because they have a lot of heel points on the line too down the stretch. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're sitting in a position where you're not expected of much, you get the chance to kind of play with house money. You don't really have to worry about, oh, we gotta win this game and win this game. You're just playing. You're walking out playing every single day, and often that works out in your favor, and you end up winning a lot more games than you think you did. And meanwhile, Coach Nelson and the Ponies, they want to get playing their best ball down the stretch. Again, they're coming off a win over John Bapps on the other night, Monday, and they just want to keep improving. A John Bapps team that beat Orono, by the way, a couple weeks ago, so definitely a team that's capable, and they were able to pull out a win at the Cross Insurance Center. But they're going to have to play well to get these wins. As I mentioned, the schedule, we actually got all 4 of the final 4 games too on Eastern Maine Sports Media. So you're going to see a lot of pony ball here in the last week, and they're big games. Again, we'll be here Saturday with Presque Isle's in town, next Monday when Old Town's in town, and then next Wednesday when Dexter's in town. Huge games with a lot of implications. But right now, Gabe, we're going to take a short break on the Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union pregame show. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We've got a fun night of basketball. We'll bring it all to you. Be back after these messages.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Sluggers Baseball and Softball Training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the MPA, are the 49,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Maine. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Back here with you at Foxcroft Academy, getting ready for the Ponies and Raiders in a big doubleheader, and we're looking forward to this. We're getting ready for the boys' game right now. The girls' game will follow approximately 5:45 pregame. Probably be a little shorter pregame because it's the second game of the doubleheader. We got to do the post game here, and then we'll get right into that on a separate feed. Right now, I'm going to take it over to Gabe. We just saw some of our sponsors, great sponsors. Thank you. And if you want to sponsor, we got tournament coverage coming up where we'll have audio broadcasts of certain teams, including Foxcroft Academy, if they happen to make it to the Cross Insurance Center. So, Gabe's going to tell you about 3 other sponsors right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd like to thank Black Bear Crane. It's a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment, call 977-BEAR today. If you need a vehicle, contact Sonny, Sean, Brian, or Ryan at Hartley's. Easy financing available, great selection of new and used. Call 207-368-5751. And lastly, Maine Mapping Company. They provide all of your land surveying and mapping needs throughout the state of Maine. Centrally located in Dexter, Maine, Maine Mapping provides boundary, topographic, and aerial surveys as well as construction survey services statewide. Visit us at www.mainmappingco.com or check out their Facebook page to get more information or request a quote.
Thank you, Gabe. Those are great sponsors, and thank you to them. My name is Mark Callan. Got a play-by-play for you. Gabe Nason, color commentary, and Annabelle Holman doing the camera work for you. And going to be a great night, and teams getting ready. So some final thoughts going into the starting lineups, Gabe.
My biggest thing, you can see through the stats, is Foxcroft shooting 61% from the line, and WA Washington Academy shooting 51% of the line. So it doesn't seem like a huge percentage, but when it comes down to those big moments, shooting above a 60% clip is massively important. So if this game is as close as we expect it to be, that stat could come up big later in this game.
Yeah, definitely good points right there. And, kind of what do you think on the Foxcroft side they need to do to get the win tonight?
Watching them this year, I mean, my big thing every time I watch them is the defense. They're going to come out strong defensively, but I'd like to see them kind of slow things down on the offensive end. And they allow teams to stay in games when they play too erratic offensively. There's a difference between playing fast and playing too fast. You play fast, you're getting good shots, but they're coming quick in the clock, whereas you're shooting too fast, you're just coming down and getting a shot real quick, and it's not a great shot selection. So it'll be that, taking a little bit slower and finding good shots and defensively making hard shots for WA.
Yeah, I agree with all those points. Another thing with Foxcroft is they have to start off good. They've got off to slow starts, especially against teams they maybe on paper would be favored against, which I think these two teams are pretty even, but Foxcroft would be a slight favorite just looking at the record and looking at the leadership they have on the team. And what about Washington Academy? What do you think they have to do to pull out a win?
Oh, man. I mean, your biggest thing is don't get riled up by the pressure that Foxcroft creates. They're going to be up in your face. They're going to, defensively, you're going to feel like you don't have anywhere to go with the ball, but you just got to take your time. Be willing to make an extra pass to find a better shot than what you think is a good shot. And then defensively, it's making sure that Richard doesn't get to the mid-range, because he rips apart teams at that mid-range spot. So that'll be my biggest things for them.
Definitely. We're going to take it over to get you the starting lineups from the PA, and then they'll give the national anthem, and then we'll be back with you after that.
Foxcroft Academy and Washington Academy are both proud members of the Big East Basketball Conference, and we value sportsmanship. Please cheer positively for all the players involved. We hope you enjoy tonight's game. Now let's meet the starters first for the visiting Raiders. At guard, freshman number 0, Clay Crossman. At guard, junior number 14, Donovan Mazzaro. At forward, senior number 33, Brandon Porter. At forward, junior number 35, Ben Griffin. And at center for the Raiders, a sophomore, number 10, Gabe Layton. The Raiders are coached by Dave Pepin and he's assisted by Stelicia Thomas. And now the starting lineups for your Foxcroft Academy parties. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Jaden Richard. At the other guard, a 6' senior, number 23, Caden Crocker. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 14, Cameron Chase. At the other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 31, Adam Connor. And at center for the Ponies, a 6'4" senior, number 34, Fernando Oliveira. The Ponies are coached by Tobin Nelson and he's assisted by Ryan Dakin and Drew Denker. The officials for today's game are Mr. Clark and Mr. McCray. Now we ask, as you please all rise and remove your hats for the Playing for our National Anthem by the Foxcroft Academy Band under direction of Mr. Josh Guthrie.
Back with you. You heard the starting lineup. You heard the national anthem. Only one more thing to do, Gabe, and that's to tip it off and play some basketball on this, what are we at, Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
So you heard the lineups. We'll go over them again. Washington Academy, Crossman, Layton, Mazzola, Porter, and Griffin for the Ponies. Richard, Chase, Crocker, Connor, and Oliviero. And jump in there. That is Layton, the sophomore, and Oliviero, the senior. And the Washington Academy gets the tip. He's a 6'7". He's gonna get a lot of tips.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's that's a quite tall sophomore.
So the Ponies start off in man-to-man. Here we go. Just underway here, Foxcroft Academy. The Raiders move the ball around. That's Crocker out there on defense. That's worked around to Crossman. He's got it by Connor. That's thrown out of bounds. Goes to the Ponies.
So you saw, interesting, they immediately fronted. They at the post, they are immediately saying, even though you have that height advantage, we're not going to give it to you easy.
That's right. That goes to Richard, over to Oliviero. He's a threat from there. He misses that one. Going to go out of bounds. Going to go to Foxcroft. Thought it should be their ball, but it goes to the Raiders.
I'll say those are the shots that I was talking about in pregame, though. Like, yes, you're open, but I don't know if that's the best shot you could have gotten. It's early. You didn't allow yourself to kind of break down the defense.
Yeah, that goes to Layton out top. Raiders are coming in at 7-7. Crossman takes the three and misses it. Good hustle there by Crocker to grab that rebound. Here they come. Richard looking to push it. Throws it to corner. Too high. Turnover goes back to the Raiders.
Already seeing early what we both talked about. There, you keeping your composure, not going too fast, starting slow. You want to. These are all things that we're seeing early.
Yeah, definitely. That's Layton. Probably the Ponies don't mind seeing him out there.
That's the truth.
Goes underneath. That's Griffin. He's a threat. Crockett tips it over to Richard. Richard's looking to run. Doesn't have the numbers, but he goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Foxcroft on that one, though, as that was knocked out by Porter. That goes underneath to Chase. He gets it back to Crocker. Jumper, no good. Missed everything. Rebounded there by Griffin. You'll probably hear that a lot tonight. Griffin with the rebound.
That is the truth.
Working around. That goes to Mazzola. Out to Griffin. Good baseline. Good defense by Crocker there. That does it. It's going to be 3 seconds. Good call by the Foxcroft bench there.
Yeah, for real.
It was definitely 3 seconds. They had a bunch of guys in there, and can't get away with that in front of the ref.
That's the truth. Not with the ref right there.
Yeah. 2 minutes in, still looking for the first points in this one.
This is what I like to see. Slowing it down, running a set. There's, okay, didn't take that shot, but looked like he had it open there.
Foxcroft comes in averaging 58.3 points a game. They get it knocked away there, but Oliviera controls the double teamed out there in front of the Washington Academy bench. So they average 58.3. They allow 46.1. Washington Academy scores 44.2, allows 49.4. That's Oliviero with a 3. Ponies on the board, 3-0.
And you saw part of the reason they got that much of an open shot was because they moved it. They took a lot of time and got that good shot, hit it, and that's what you want to see.
Definitely. Goes out front there. That's Mazzola. They're working around now. Back to Mazzola. Very young Raiders team, as we mentioned. Crocker falls down. Crocker had big news today. Just announced a commitment to, that's a 3. Bingo, Mazzola. He just announced a commitment to Franklin Pierce to play football.
Oh, really? I did not see that.
Well, Caden Crocker did. I think that was announced today, actually. They officially announced. Stolen there by Crossman. Oh, goes out of bounds. Going to stay as it goes out on Oliviera. Stay with the Raiders.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that Layton's coming out so much on the perimeter. Like they don't stick him down the whole time. They kind of make the big man that's defending him move a lot.
Yeah. Well, that goes underneath. He down low that time. 2 points.
Just as I say that, right?
That's a jumper. That's no good. Long rebound. Didn't know who wanted to grab it. Olivier said, I'll take that one, thank you. 5-3 Raiders. 4:25 left in the first quarter. Richard out deep. Looks like they're in a zone now, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like they're in a 2-3, yeah.
Crocker with the 3. Good. Let's look at that one again.
Looks like they're in a 2-3, yeah.
Crocker with the 3. Good. That was brought to you by Maine Mapping Company. Thank you to them. 3-pointer Caden Crocker. You saw that. 6-5. Ponies have the lead. Working around there. They're out deep. Ponies still in there. Man-to-man gets knocked away. Goes to Mazzola. Knocked away. Crossman has it. Got it by Chase. Mazzola takes a deep 3. He gets it.
Can't leave that kid open. That much is true. Just twice already.
Yeah, the junior already has 2 3-pointers. 8-6. Raiders said we'll take that lead back. Crocker says, my turn. It's good. 9-8. Going to have a 3-point shooting contest maybe. Crocker and Mazzola all up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, got teams that are shooting in the 20% from 3, and WA not a team that takes a whole lot of them. So seeing it early.
Goes up. Good defense by Connor. Jump ball. Going to go to the Ponies. Adam Connor created that one. Good job by him. So 9-8. Ponies with the 1-point lead behind Crocker's 2 3-pointers.
Looked like you wanted to shoot that one.
That's actually 3 3-pointers for the Ponies. All 9 of the points have been on 3-pointers. Richard goes baseline. Beautiful move, but Olivier gets the rebound up and in. Beautiful job by him. He has 5 quick points. 11-8 Ponies. Olivier not afraid to get right in there and get in the mix.
No, absolutely. He may not be the tallest guy, but he's definitely he's built for sure muscularly, and he's going to be able to get down there and push around. It's CRC.
Crossman has it. Deep, taken away. Connor's doing a good job defensively here early on. Here comes Crocker. Chase has it out deep. Oh, throws it up. Olivier said, I'll go get that. Connor's out deep. They move it around. Crocker again is good. Let's look at that again. Out deep. They move it around. Crocker again is good. We'll take a break and be back with you after this message.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Back with you, and it's 14-8 Ponies. I don't think they want to get, the Washington Academy wants to get in a 3-point shooting contest with Mr. Crocker, do they, Gabe?
No, absolutely not. He's on fire so far, and they've been out there. So if he's hitting them from there, you are going to be in trouble.
Had a big day, as we said. He wants to make it bigger. Already. Oh, the deep 3 there. No good. Long rebound, Crocker. 2 rebounds, 9 points. Been a Caden Crocker show here. I thought he was going to pull up and jack it there. Jackson's missing. He always provides a good spark off the bench to the Ponies.
Yeah, absolutely. He comes in, plays great defense, and cuts like crazy. He gets
Richard up. No good. Rebound there. Griffin, he does do a good job. Coach Pepin told us what a good rebounder he is. His stats tell it, and he's showing it on the court. Knocked away. Work it around. Out deep is Crossman. Goes down low. Up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Fall. Ooh. Ooh. We're going to take a break, I believe, and be right back with you.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back with you here at Foxcroft Academy. A fall there. Looks like he might be all right, but definitely they're checking him out over on the sidelines.
Yeah, it looks like maybe they're testing him for a concussion.
In the game is Mudachev. He misses it. Saved, but it goes. Oh, Richard all over the place. It goes out on him, though.
That was a scary fall.
Yeah, it was. It was, and hope he's okay. And taking up slowly the Raiders. Down by 6, mainly because of Caden Crocker here early.
Yeah, he is the difference in the game. That much is true.
Man-to-man still by the Ponies. Whoa. Works around. Mazzola takes a deep 3. It's good. Let's look at that one again. Whoa. Works around. Mazzola takes a deep 3. It's good. Let's look at that. They work it quick down the other end. Stolen here by Mazzola. Up and in. We were talking about Crocker. Well, Mazzola says, I'll show you. I got 11 points of my own.
Yeah, he's having himself a start, too. Yeah. That is, if we get a battle like this between him and Crocker, it's going to be a fun night, that's for sure.
It sure is. Mazzola has 11. Goes underneath. That's Smith. Gives it back to Connor. He loses it. Goes to Richard.
You know, we're very impressed. WA is talking a lot on defense, which is huge if you want to be a good defensive team. You see them talking the whole time, communicating where people are.
No doubt. Connor takes the jumper. No good. And that's how we end the first quarter with the Ponies having a 1-point lead. Come join us for the second quarter. It's going to be fun.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back with you here, Eastern Maine Sports Media. Gabe and I were just talking off the air about what a exciting first quarter that was, and got a show like Mazzola and Crocker. It's going to be a lot of fun, moving the ball well and getting open shots, and that's the key.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming into this game, Foxcroft had assisted on more than half of their field goals this season, whether that be from inside the arc or outside the arc. And today they're keeping that trend going. They've assisted on every three-pointer made. The only one that wasn't assisted was that putback by Oliver.
Yeah. So walking up is Raiders trying to take the lead back as they're down by 1 here entering the second quarter. Don't want to leave these guys open. They've proven they can shoot. That is Max Cates in the game for the first time for the Raiders.
I've started to see Foxcroft start to go underneath screens to make sure that they don't on down screens to make sure they don't get burned on a 3 like they have been.
There's Thatcher out there for the first time, too, for the Raiders. Knocked away. Crocker knocks it away. Saved, though, over to Mazzola. Son. Throws it up and in. Beautiful shot there. That was Thatcher. He comes right off the bench and makes an impact right away. 15-14, Raiders with the lead. Rayfield in the game for the first time for the Ponies. Goes into Mudachev. Loses it, but Rayfield takes it. So Richard's on the bench right now. Goes over to Connor. Good defense by the Raiders. Knocked away, but Smith tracks it down. Oh, too many travel.
Yep. That's what I was about to say, is that without Richard on the floor, outside of Crocker, who's going to be your other ball handler? They're going to have somebody step up while Richards is on the bench.
Yes, definitely. Interesting stat, knock on wood, but we're about over 9 minutes in this game, been 0 fouls on either team.
Yeah, pretty wild, especially for a high school basketball game in Maine. I don't know if that happens very often.
And it's not like the teams aren't playing good defense. They're getting after it, but there's just no fouls yet.
Yeah, very disciplined defensive play. Not necessarily like taking a whole lot of risks, as I say that.
Long three there is good. Another one. I don't know if Richard might be banged up. He's at the end of the bench right now.
Yeah, I am wondering. I didn't.
Corner up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Oh, Smith after it. Good job by Jackson Smith.
Amongst the trees in there to get that one.
Crocker all the way to the hoop. Up, no good. Wild shot there. Rebounded there by the Raiders. Here they come. All the way up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Connor saves it. Biggest lead for the Raiders. 4 right now. 18-14. Crocker takes the three. It's good. He's not going to be overshadowed. Another three for him. Keeping him in the game right now.
I believe still hasn't missed from 3 as well.
18-17. They work it around. That goes to Layton out deep with Mudichef on him. Oh, knocked away. Crocker steals it. All the way down, knocked away. Going to be a jump ball. Going to stay with Foxcroft. Stay with Foxcroft. Topolsky's in the game for the first time. Sophomore for the Ponies. Going to go a little smaller lineup as they take out Connor.
Yeah, there must be something up with Richard if they haven't subbed him back in, I would think, right?
Yeah, he's on the end of the bench right now, which Rayfield, no good. Oh, beautiful rebound by Mudichef. Went up high for that. Topolsky looked to shoot, but he didn't. Crocker over to Topolsky. He shoots a three. No good. Big rebound there for Layton.
I was really interested when I saw that Mudichef wasn't starting. I was really interested to see what he'd do when he came in against Layton. With their similar heights, so keeps it interesting matchup there.
Coach Nelson going to the end of the bench, talked to Jaden Richard, and he's coming back. Asked him if he's all right. He's all right. He's going to get back in there.
Can't keep him off the floor.
No. Goes over to Cates. They work it around. Down. Oh, Mudichef knocks it out of bounds. Going to stay with Washington Academy. So there's 2 starters coming back in, Oliviero and Richard for the Ponies. Mudichef going to the bench, as is Rayfield. So Rayfield, Oliviero, Crocker, Smith, and Topolsky right now. Oh, beautiful play. Missed the shot, though. Crocker with the rebound. Good setup. Good off the inbounds play, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, great idea.
Smith goes to the basket. He's not afraid to go in there with the big guys. Crocker, well, he does miss. Rebounded there by Layton.
Finally, it only took till halfway through the second quarter for him to miss.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to shoot 100%, but it was
so we were going for a while there.
So Raiders with a 1-point lead and the ball. We're a little bit over halfway through the second quarter. Oh, Richard takes it right away. He's looking to go all the way up and in. Let's look at that again. Takes it right away. He's looking to go all the way up and in. Back with you. That was brought to you by Maine Mapping Company, as you saw Jaden Richard give the Ponies a lead. So it's a 6-0 run right now for the Ponies.
Yeah, real back and forth right now. Somebody goes on a run, the other team comes back, goes on their own run. It's been close so far.
Now, good defense there by Richard. Goes out deep to Mazol. Oh, deep range. Good. Take a look at that. Goes out deep to Mazol. Oh, deep range. Good. Wow, that was the NBA range there, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely. In 17 of their first 21, he is officially, I think if he wasn't already, he's now officially on fire.
Yeah. So 21-19. So they work it around. Goes over to Topolsky. Jumper, but tough with those trees in there. Rebounded there by Porter. Here come the Raiders. All the way to the basket. I think we can finally get a foul. It's going to be on Jackson Smith. Didn't know if we were going to have one this game.
Yeah, I know, for real. We went this long, and they were letting them play for a lot of it.
So that was quick math. 13 minutes and 25 seconds. Quick math right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would not have been able to do that. So.
I learned it from our partner, Chris Lesnar. He thinks he knows math.
Oh, absolutely.
So that one's good. That one's good too. So 20, whoops, sorry, I got the score wrong on our scoreboard. Sorry about that. It's 23-19 is what the score is for the Raiders. Topolsky up and good. Boy, on fire. They've got 6 3-pointers. Mazzol has 5 of his own.
Yeah.
Loses it. Here goes Oliviero. All the way down to Richard. Up and good. Oliviero. All the way down to Richard. Up and good. Saw that replay again, and that was beautiful, and giving the Ponies a lead again. As you said, back and forth.
I'll tell you what, I love watching Jaden Richard play. The way he's able to, in air, move his body to get the shot up and get the foul is fantastic.
Sure, Coach Nelson loves it too.
Oh, for sure.
Missed that one though, but Richard gets it back. Up. Oh, what a shot there. You were just saying how you like that.
Yeah, perfect timing to show that right there.
26-23, back a 3-point lead for the Ponies. Not too long ago, the Raiders had a 5-point lead.
And they quickly put Richard on Missoula because they didn't want him to be open for 3 anymore.
Olivier knocked that away. Toplowski picks it up. Good job, Olivier. Got that, knocked that away originally. Connor, he'll take a 3. Is good. It's a timeout for Coach Pepin, and the Raiders will take it with them. Be back after this message on Easton Maine Sports Media.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Back here with you in Eastern Maine Sports Media. We don't have exact percentages, but they're good, and they're real good. Both teams, they're shooting very well here, and it's a shooting display for both teams. And Croc and Mazzol, leaders of the pack, but others are not far behind.
Yeah, absolutely. The 3-point shooting, again, like I pinpointed earlier, from two teams that are pretty solid 3-point shooters, but aren't fantastic. To have a game like this is wild.
Yeah. Again, it's the first half, so usually those average out, but right now both teams on fire. Oh, nice pass down low, but out of bounds. Big play there by the Ponies. Nice stretch here they're going on. They stepped up the defensively. You mentioned Richard on Mazzol. That's been a key, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And you've seen that all year from Richard. This once they figure out who the other person on the other team who's on fire, they throw Richard on him immediately, and usually that quells the heat pretty quickly.
That works out pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cross-court pass to Toplowski. He throws it up. 3. They missed. Rebound there. Good rebound there by Griffin. His 4th unofficially. Well, Cates goes out to Griffin. Down under a minute left. 45 seconds. And counting. Griffin has it. Throws it out deep to Thatcher. He might take the last shot if they can.
Yeah, looks like they might be draining to try and get this last shot.
2 total fouls in the first half. Goes over to Mazzol. Down 20 seconds left.
I mean, to be fair, they may be milking the clock, but it's not like Foxcroft's giving them anything to look for a shot either. So.
Throws it over here, now down to 6. They're going to have to look for a shot now, or they're going to run out of time. 3, 2, goes over to Connor. He's going to throw it up. Just missed. That's how we end the first half. A good second quarter for the Ponies. Sends them into halftime with a 5-point lead. Coming up is the Black Bear Crane halftime show. We're going to take it to our commercials and be back after these messages. Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Go and stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as HitTrax that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the MPA and the Maine Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here with you at halftime. Black Bear Crane halftime show where the Ponies have a 29-23 lead here. Ponies got 12 points from Caden Crocker. They have 6 from Jaden Richard, 5 from Oliveira, and 3 from Connor, and 3 from Topolowski is what they have. And the other end has been Donovan Mazzol, and he's put on a show. 17 points, 4 for Thatcher off the bench, and 2 for Layton. So that's been the scoring, and solid first half. I think a big key to that run by Foxcroft at the end of the game, end of the half, was Richard stepping up on Mazzol and really kind of not letting him get the ball first of all, and then get the open shots.
Yeah, absolutely. And Richard went to the bench. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened, but he went to the end of the bench, sat there for a while, and that's when Mazzola kind of caught fire, and it was kind of like, I don't know, I guess you're going to have to go in and play even if you got something wrong with you, because we need to stay in this game. And comes back in, and I don't know if Mazzola scored after he came back in, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, Coach Nelson went to the end of the bench, talked to him for a minute. Jaden Richard looked like he said, "I'm ready," and Coach Nelson said, "Go at him," and you can see what he did. He put him on. He went on Mazzola, and things changed. Right now, you just saw some of our sponsors. We also want to let you know we got the tournament coverage coming up. We'd like to send it out there to businesses. If you want to sponsor, we will provide some audio broadcasts. Not every game, but games of certain schools, the ones that we've had most during the season. And also, we're willing to add other schools also. If you want to be a sponsor and add a certain school, send me a message, eastmainsports@gmail.com, and we can hook you up for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be there again 2 weeks from Friday. It all begins, and It's going to be a lot of fun. It always is every year. A lot of great basketball, seeing people you only see once a year. So it's a lot of fun. Happy to have you part of the team this year, Gabe, for the first time, and it's going to be fun, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so pumped. Having, being a player and then watching now as a spectator, I was at those games anyways, so it's definitely going to be even more fun to cover those games and be able to talk about them. Yeah. Not to just my mom in the stands, but to everybody else.
That's right, and we'll have what we always do with covering every game and doing interviews. The hope is for every game between, you and myself and Chris and Zach. We're still going to have the great photos, too, by Lisa and Anthony. I'm kind of biased, but the best photos, best site at the tournament, the website and the Facebook page, and now the YouTube page is growing. We'll have some broadcasts on there, plus have a lot of interviews on there and highlights and whatever else. So, everything, is place to be is East Maine Sports during Tourney 2023. Right now, I'm going to take it over to Gabe. You saw some of our sponsors during halftime. He's going to tell you about a few more right now. Go ahead, Gabe.
All right, so we're going to thank Black Bear Crane. It is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection, to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. If you need a vehicle, contact Sonny, Sean, Brian, or Ryan at Hartley's. Easy financing available with a great selection of new and used vehicles. Call 207-368-5751. And lastly, Maine Mapping Company. They provide all of your surveying and mapping needs throughout the state of Maine. Centrally located in Dexter, Maine Mapping provides boundary, topographic, and aerial surveys, as well as construction survey services statewide. Visit us at www.mainemappingco.com or check out their Facebook page to get more information or request a quote today.
Thank you for that, Gabe. Great sponsors, all of them, and thank you to all of them. And as I said, we continue to grow and continue to bring you great stuff here at East Maine Sports Media. Gabe, what do you think? They're not out here yet, but so he's still talking. But what do you think Coach Pepin maybe talked to his Washington Academy team about?
I mean, for me, it has to be as well as Marzol is playing. You got to see more hard screens. That you see a lot of Foxcroft running around screens. They're not getting body to body. And so I feel like a lot of this talk is going to be, if we want to get open shots and we want to win this game, it starts with being physical. And not only on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. Making hard screens so they can't run through them. Finding the man and not a spot. Because a lot of times you see, people will find the spot and they'll stay on the spot and the person will run right by them. So I feel like he's going to be talking about find your man, hit him, and get open. Cut hard, cut fast. You don't want to take any lackadaisical cuts or anything, and then you'll get open shots off of that, I think, probably.
Yeah, great points. And I think another thing for Washington Academy, they need somebody else to step up because you're not going to win. I mean, as great as Mazzolo is going to be, usually you're not going to win if one person scored 90% of your points.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I mean, they need somebody else to step up, get some points, and kind of see where it goes. On the Foxcroft side, what do you think Coach Nelson halftime message was?
Keep doing more of what they were doing in the second quarter. That second quarter was what we should expect from this Foxcroft team, that defensively shutting them down, making every single dribble difficult. And you saw it in the second quarter, which we didn't see in the first quarter. They started off kind of slow, which we had talked about before. Started slow, but then the second quarter came, they turned it up. And I think it's got to be, don't come out the same way we started the game. Because if we come out that way, they're going to come back, and then it's going to be close, which is what we saw when Foxcroft played Caribou here. That started the game, started slow, and the second half came out kind of flat for the third quarter. Caribou jumped up and then held the rest of the way. You don't want that to happen if you're Foxcroft.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of Coach Nelson's emphasis overall. Start the games better, start the halves better. They're going to need to. They need to win this game. Not only that, they got 3 tough games after this with Presque Isle, Old Town, and Dexter. So you need to come out, playing right from the get-go. You can't have those stretches where they don't play well. Because we saw the Orono game, the first one in the year. They just went through one bad stretch, and that was enough to lose the game by 10 or whatever. They can't have those against these top teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And the on-fire shooting that started that first quarter will kind of hide how that first quarter went, but you can't expect that every quarter.
Yeah, exactly. So Raiders have the ball first here to start the third quarter. That's Leighton. Oh, down underneath, nice pass. Goes up. Yeah, foul there on Crocker. So we got half the number of fouls in this half that we had the whole first half.
Yeah, exactly. and you saw the point of emphasis immediately for WA is get that ball in the paint.
Griffin's a tough player down there. As I said, he leads the Big East with 12.6 rebounds per game. And, probably just getting him the ball more, as you said, is seeing what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's had 106 points on the year. You don't expect a guy who has that much points on the year to not have any in the first half.
Up and good. That's Connor coming right back on the other side. He now has 5 points, and the Ponies have the 6-point lead back. Ponies stepping up the pressure here. First time this game they've done this. Goes out to Crossman. I want to thank Annabelle Holman for joining us on the doing camera work this afternoon. Into this evening. We got another game after this.
Nothing better than a doubleheader.
That's right. Got another one right here on Saturday, too. Got another one tomorrow night. That one gets a bump. Whoa. An unintentional push there. But we got another one. We got doubleheaders crazy coming up. Tomorrow at Dexter, PCHS Dexter. Girls game starts at 4:45. Boys game to follow. Saturday right here, Presque Isles here for a doubleheader. It's now 4:30 and 6. Note the time changes as the girls will now be at 4:30 and 6. No JV games that day now. Single games next Monday, Wednesday, Thursday here on Eastern Maine Sports Media. We will provide video coverage only of the JV games those days. 6-point lead here, 1 minute into the third quarter. Oh, Oliveira takes it. Good job by him. He's done a good job defensively. 3 steals all the way up and in. They are picking up now as they didn't really do this the first half, stepping up the pressure. That was one of the halftime talks, I guess.
Yeah, it seems that in order to get them not to come out flat, he's putting them in a press. You can't come out flat if you're going to press, or else you're going to get ripped apart. So it's smart decision-making by coach to make them come out in the press and really start to work immediately.
Yeah. Definitely. If nothing comes else out of it, at least they're not coming out slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Washington County might do a good job breaking it and getting down there, but at least they got the energy.
Yeah, exactly. Your body's warm. You're not sitting anymore.
Crossman going to take it out. Oh, right to Richard. Richard said, thank you. I'll take my third steal of the game and run with it. All the way to the basket. Oh, what a pass, but it loses it. A little bad position there underneath the basket. Couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a great pass, just better defense underneath the rim.
Crossman out to Griffin. Got it by Connor. Oh, Richard got right in the passing lane now. Almost got a steal. Mazzola, he's doing a good job now. Let him get open. But Crossman's open. He gets it. He has his first 3 of the game. He's a solid freshman right there for the Coach Pepin and the Raiders.
Yeah, beautiful looking shot there. It's surprising if he can hit those. That's his first of the game.
Yeah, he had a big game on one of the games I watched online against Calais. Probably their biggest win of the year, biggest heel point wise. Richard off the backboard, no good. Ball is loose. Oliveira has it. Over to Richard. 33-28. Connor for 3. He gets it. They're not cooling off, Gabe.
No, absolutely not. This is quite the display of shooting in this game from Foxcroft.
Definitely is. They work it around. That goes to Thatcher. Out to Griffin. Crossman has it with Connor on him. That seems like a matchup that neither team might want, but it goes up. No good. Connor gets the rebound.
That looked like a frustration shot by him. He put that up even though he was well covered by Richard.
Richard had, knocked away. Threw a fastball. Crossman knocked it out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, that'll make you not step in front of that pass again.
Oh, nice play to Connor. They go to the chase. Good ball movement by the Ponies. Oliveira misses everything. Crossman with the rebound. So Crossman has it. Got it by Connor.
It's also interesting that it seems to me that Richard
goes underneath there, out of bounds. Unforced turnover on that one.
But they must have told Richard at halftime, not even worry about the other assignments, focus solely on Marzol, because he is the way he's playing defense right now is it's completely just you're my man and I'm locking you down. You're not getting the ball no matter what. He's not worried about what his other teammates are doing.
Connor, oh boy, another one. He has 8 points this quarter. It was a Caden Crocker show the first half. It's an Adam Connor show this half.
I'll tell you, and every single time the bench is freaking out when he makes those threes, and I love it.
Jackson Smith is back in the game. They're going to call a foul on him, I guess.
And we officially have more fouls in this quarter than we did all last half.
Yeah. This is more the norm.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's 2 on Jackson Smith. He'll get in there and mix it up, be right in the middle of things. Always is. He got a play of the game in Foxcroft win over Central a couple weeks ago. Oh, thrown out of bounds. Going to be tipped. Nope, it goes out. Coach Pepin said it was tipped. I think it was tipped twice. I think they got tipped, then it got tipped again down low.
Yeah, it is what it looked like. We'll also say Oliviera done a great job defensively in the post as well.
Connor on fire. Misses that one. Griffin with his 5th rebound of the game. Good job by Ponies getting back and stopping the ball there.
Yeah, absolutely. They are not letting up.
Oh, Richard takes it away. Here he goes. Oh, nice try, but got it taken away. Good hustle by the Raiders. Knocked away by Crocker. Oh, Oliviero with another steal. He's got 4 steals. Oh, goes all the way up. No good, but let's see the call. When you foul, I don't know if it's going to be shooting. Mazzol, I think, got the foul. He did. First team foul. Are they going to call a shoot?
They did say in the act of shooting.
I think it's a good call because he was going up. He was, when. Yeah.
Oh, but they
didn't.
So no.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh, that was really.
I thought it could have been going up.
It looked like he was.
Connor goes up. No good. When you're hot as him, you think you can make everything.
That's the truth.
Ponies up by 11. Goes back to Griffin.
It's really hurting Washington Academy right now. They don't have a seeming other three-point threat outside of Mosul. They're able to pack the paint and make it really hard for the bigs of Washington Academy.
Crocker, he wants a turn. He gets it. You say Connor's the hottest player in the second half. Crocker's like, I'm still here, and he makes the 3, and that's a 14-point lead. Timeout here. We're going to take it with him here on Eastern Maine Sports Media. Be back with you after these messages.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back with you here at Foxcroft Academy, and Gabe and I are just doing a little talking off air, and there's not much you can do if you're Coach Pepin and the Raiders. They're playing decent defense. These aren't all wide open shots, but Foxcroft's hitting them.
Yeah, they just can't miss right now. I mean, you can't do much other than go, well, they're good defense.
Yeah. All the way to the basket, up and in. That's something the Raiders needed. That was Leighton.
Well, they are going quick. Trying to keep the pressure on.
42-30 now. Ponies have a lead. The biggest lead was 14. They just had that. Richard throws it out deep to Rayfield. Mudachev has it. Crocker, he has it over to Richard. All the way to the basket. Throws it away. So good. It seems like good adjustments by Coach Pepin during that last time out.
Yeah, they definitely. they are. It looks like they helped more on that position than they have been before. But their rotations were better on the perimeter too. Like even when they helped, there wasn't someone open on the 3-point line.
Getting to crunch time for them. We still got close to 10 minutes left in this game, but the big possessions are coming up here quickly. And Richard, jumped up. I guess they're gonna call a foul on him. Good hustle though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is defensively. Obviously, he's a very good defender, but he's a physical defender, and that can deter a lot of guys from trying to get the ball back in their hands. You don't want to get beat up every time down the floor.
And as a coach, you can't be upset with that kind of foul because that was all aggressiveness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like usually that far away from the basket, you don't want to foul, but that was a different kind of play.
For sure.
Mudachev knocks it out of bounds. Going to stay with Washington Academy.
Especially with how little fouls there have been in this game so far, too. You don't worry about foul trouble.
Yeah.
Go up and try and make that play.
Mm-hmm. So 1:47 left, third quarter. This is just the first of two. We got a girls matchup, same two schools, same kind of importance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right now the boys matchup, Foxcroft 5th, Washington Academy 8. Oh, nice try, but Mudachev knocks it away, stays with Washington Academy. Coach Pepin's like, fake up, go for the bounce pass.
Yeah.
He's done a good job with his crew, no matter what happens the rest of the way. A very young team, only one senior in the program, and that's Porter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, for as young a team as they are, they've looked fantastic.
Yeah. Even today, they're down by 12, but they haven't played. We've mentioned it. They haven't played bad.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Crocker has it now. Oh, nice catch by Smith. Richard has it. Back to Smith. Playing pass. Back and forth. Richard still has it. Yep.
He wanted the lob there.
Deep three. It's good. Caden Crocker. Another three for him. All his points have come on threes. He's got 18. You can do the math, Gabe. That is 6 3-pointers.
That is wild. I mean, I don't know how many teams have 6 3-pointers like within a game some days. You know what I mean? Like 6 alone from one player is fantastic.
They haven't, and as you mentioned a few times, the percentages aren't bad either. They're not like he's shooting 25 of them.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they like we were talking about. I don't know how many they've missed, but it can't be out of the single digits misses.
Yes. So there goes to. They work it around far side. I think Crocker got a piece of that, but rebounded there. Up and good. Let's look at that again. Side. I think Crocker got a piece of that, but rebounded there. Up and good. There's Griffin underneath. He's got 7 rebounds and 4 points. And, quietly he's got 7 rebounds in this game. And he averages 12.6. We see why. 2 for 2 from line. 3 for 3.
Yeah, absolutely. He's you were spot on. I mean, it's been a quiet 7, which is kind of hard to say when you have 7 rebounds, right? But he's been at the right place at the right time every time.
Right. We got timeout here for Coach Nelson. We'll take it with him. Be back after these messages. Eastern Maine Sports Media.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as Hit Tracks that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back here with you, Eastern Maine Sports Media. 22.2 seconds left. .2 seconds left, sorry. The Ponies have the 12-point lead in the ball. Maybe probably last shot here, Gabe, I would think.
I would think so. I think that's probably why he called timeout. Make sure you get one good last shot so you have the momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yep, taking every second they can take.
Yeah, it seems like Washington Academy's okay with letting them take that last shot.
Yep.
10 seconds left. They're going to have to start moving here quickly, though, as Crocker has it. Over to Richard. 3 seconds. They're going to have to move and shoot. Crocker has it, throws it up, misses it, but that's the end of the third quarter. A good third quarter for the Ponies as they built a 6-point lead to a 12-point lead. So Coach Nelson and the Ponies have to be happy with that. Right now, during this break, I'm going to send over to Gabe so he can read you these reads one more time for this game. Go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to thank our sponsors, Black Bear Crane. It is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communication services. Call 977-BEAR today. If you need a vehicle, contact Sonny, Sean, Brian, or Ryan at Hartley's. Easy financing available, great selection of new and used cars. Call 207-368-5751. And lastly, Maine Mapping Company. They'll provide all of your land surveying and mapping needs throughout the state of Maine. Centrally located in Dexter, Maine Mapping provides boundary, topographic, and aerial surveys as well as construction survey services statewide. Visit us at www.mainemappingco.com or check out our Facebook page to get information or request a quote today.
Thank you, Gabe, and thank you to all of our sponsors as we're heading into the fourth quarter here. And what do you think the Raiders need to do to kind of sneak back into this with 8 minutes left?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have obviously defensive stops, play the way you ended that last quarter. Offensively, it's going to also have to be finding the best shots. I mean, they're going to play good defensively. You're going to need to cause some turnovers, I think, probably, if you want to win this game.
There's one. You called it. That's what they need. They got it. Crossman had it. So every offensive possession gets big, though, down by 12.
Absolutely. You want to get the best shot available every single time down the floor here.
Throws it high. Thatcher tracks it down. Over to Griffin. Crossman has it. Goes down low. Whoa. Miscommunication, but they ended up with it. Griffin had it. Mazzol not getting anything open this half.
No.
3 deep. Crossman is, though, but he misses that one. Rebounded there down low. Been a little bump. Leighton with the rebound, and he's going to go to the line for 2. That is Chase. So they didn't call that in shooting.
Must have said he hadn't gathered yet, I would assume.
So going to be Raiders ball underneath their own basket. They throw it in. Oh, nice play there. Knocked away by Chase. Nice job by the Raiders chasing it down. Oh, up and no good, but foul. That was Griffin that went up. That's who they want to shoot foul shots, too. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got 5 for 5 as a team. I probably just jinxed that, but Ponies haven't shot a free throw yet.
Makes the first.
Yeah. So they're 6 for 6 as a team. Yeah, you don't just see the team that. Yeah, they don't miss. Doesn't matter what I say. 7 for 7. You usually don't see a team with no free throws attempts being up by 10, but when you're shooting this high from a 3-point range, you don't get travel there. So it goes back to Washington Academy. First of all, when you're shooting that many 3-pointers, well, they're not shooting that many, but making that many 3-pointers, you're not going to the basket.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get fouled. But that's how you get a 10-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I talked about it in the pregame. Is that they shoot at a 50% clip from the free throw line all year. So having a game today where you go 7 for 7 so far, that's huge. That keeps you in a game.
And it's definitely kept them in this. They're well within striking distance with 6:55 left in the game regulation. I'm going to say regulation. A lot of overtimes last night somewhere, so in Greeley. So you never know.
Yeah, 8 overtimes. If we go into 8 overtimes, let me tell you, this is going to be a long night for everybody.
Yeah, we'll be here a long time with 2 games.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice defense there. We're going to be a foul. And they're in one-on-ones now, so that was fouling Chase.
Yeah, this is not what you want to have. After having a first half with not a lot of fouls, you're fouling a whole lot. And now they're in the bonus. And now they shoot every time that they have, every time they're fouled. So if you're Foxcroft, you got to be really careful with how you play defensively going forward.
Yeah, Leighton hasn't shot one yet. Team 7 for 7. They give him 2. That shot is good. 8 for 8 now. Mudachev's ready to come in for someone. He came out for Chase, who has who has 3 fouls. They're going to go with a bigger lineup as Coach Nelson and the Ponies. Man, we've seen things we don't usually see. Three-point shooting like the Ponies have shot, free throw shooting like the Raiders have shot. Oh, stolen away. This is what they needed. You said it, and they have it. Crossman has it all the way to the basket. He gets fouled. Another foul on Oliviera. So now 2 shots for Crossman.
I mean, this is if you are Coach Pepin, this is exactly what you wanted. Getting turnovers, getting to the foul line, stopping the clock, getting free shots. I mean, this is the exact start of the quarter that you would want.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely true, and Coach Pepin has to be happy. Coach Nelson wants a 60-second timeout. We're going to take it with him. Be back after these messages. Eastern Maine Sports Media.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back here with you, Eastern Maine Sports Media. Coach Nelson want to talk things over. What do you think that timeout was about, Gabe?
I mean, that's got to be relax, right? That's the biggest thing. We got to calm down. We're fouling, we're jumpy. Offensively, we're chucking the ball. We're playing too fast, which at the beginning in pregame, which is what I said, it was the biggest thing. If you want to win, ask your Foxcroft. You can't go too fast. You can go fast, but there's a big line in between the two.
And they keep making them. And that's 5 for 5 this quarter. That's 10 for 10 in the game.
This is quite something. If this continues on both sides of the ball, like you said, free throw shooting for the Raiders and three-point shooting for Foxcroft, I don't know if I've seen a better game, pure shooting-wise.
No, not in quite a while. I haven't seen one this year like this.
That's true.
Actually, some good free throw shooting by both Central girls and boys teams the other night. Not 100% though.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's hard to shoot 100% if you're shooting 4, let alone if you're shooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Goes to Mudachev. Richard has it, moving around. They're no any hurry. They still got a 6-point lead, despite scores 6-0 this quarter.
Yeah, much like I thought he might be saying. He definitely emphasized, all right, let's slow this down. We're going way too fast.
Crocker has it out deep. Crossman on him. They're playing a zone, but they're starting to come out a little bit. Richard has it. Richard has a foul there. And Crossman.
I'm kind of surprised. They trapped in the corners in the first half, and it seemed to work for them, but they haven't gone back to it. There was just a situation right there where Richard was basically stuck in the corner of the half-court line and the out-of-bounds line. You could have trapped him, and he would have been in trouble. I'm surprised we haven't seen that in the second half.
Yeah, we got another game tonight after this. We'll do a post-game coverage for this, take a short break, switch the streams, and be back with you for girls' game. Just wanted to let you know it will be on a different stream. Thank you all for tuning in for this one. Almost stolen away. Gets it to Connor in the middle. Over to Richard. Don't want to get out of your game too much, though.
Yeah,
nice pass. Under to Olivier, up and in. Nice pass. Under to Olivier.
You absolutely do not want to slow yourself down too much where you lose rhythm, right? They did well there to get a good shot, and kind of keep yourself in that rhythm.
Leads back to 8. That's Crossman. Takes the 3. In and out. Rebounded there. Up in. No good. Mudachev gets that rebound.
Those are the opportunities you got to have in a close game like this.
That three-pointer by Crossman. In and out.
Yeah. All the way down, too. I don't know how closer he could have gotten there.
Richard has it. Back to corner. Oliveira has it. Mudachev. Here they go. Crocker has it. Nice pass underneath. That is Mudachev. Takes the 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Crossman ends up with it.
Oh, I get looking for the shot there, but they hit 3 or 4 really open shots there and settled for a worse shot than what they could have had there.
Throws it underneath. That goes to Leighton. Oh, blocked there by Mudachev. Says, get that out of here. I take that right away. Big defensive stand there by the Ponies.
Get a few more of those, and you might have a chance to clinch this game.
Ponies looking for their 11th win of the season. Crocker all the way to the basket, throws it up. What's it called? Going to be offensive. Goes back to the Raiders.
And that's exactly what coach says. That's what he tried to emphasize. I mean, not doing that, right? Not just putting your head down and going to the basket, because it's created issues for them this quarter.
Jackson Smith back in the game. Mudachev goes out. That's the second foul on Crocker. Team's 10th, so 2 shots for the Raiders the last 3:35 of this contest.
I mean, emphasis got to be attack the basket, right?
Yeah.
Try and make them foul you.
Knocked away from Leighton. Have it. Crossman has it. Raiders down by 8 with the ball. Crossman open. He hasn't made that tonight, though. Going to go out on the Ponies, though. Stays with the Raiders. Nice crowd here. It's filling in nicely as a little early start, but filled in as the night has gone on. And we've got, as I said, another game. Boy, the whole student section's got a good crowd over there. To our left, the Foxcroft side's packed. And the Raiders brought a big crowd because that's not a very close drive.
Yeah, no, I don't know how many people are going to drive that far for a basketball game. I mean, maybe us, but we're crazy. So.
Yeah, sure parents do, and that's why there's some people over there. And
that's the truth.
Yeah. Other people probably tuning in from East Machias.
For sure.
Going to be a travel, going to go back to the Ponies. Put Pepin wanted to foul on that one.
Yeah, it looked like maybe there could have been a call on or they pushed when they went by the screen, but no call. Called travel. That happened pretty simultaneously. So
I think the Raiders will have to pick up the pressure here a little bit. They can't let them waste 40 seconds or so. And Richard said, "I'll go underneath."
And you got fouls to give, so you might as well take some chances and go for steals. If you hit him on the arm, man, who cares? You got fouls to give.
Right, down to 2:40 left. Connor has it. Going to be a foul. There's a foul. Because with 2:37 left, they take 50 seconds off the clock. That's a big chunk when you're up by 8.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you got to foul anyways, right? If this game does get close to the end, you don't want to be sitting at 3 fouls when you need them to go to the free throw line and have to foul a bunch of different times.
That last foul was on Thatcher. Again, now Olivier is a standout that he could dribble for another 10, 15 seconds if they want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Richard has it.
He's telling them to foul without saying it.
Yeah, they got it.
There you go. he was going crazy over there asking him to foul. I will say it is funny that the universal foul them is red, and it's weird that you don't that people don't pick up on it.
I think probably most refs know. They just don't. They don't want to hear that foul.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. That was another foul there on Crossman. So they're almost to the bonus. They probably want to pick up another one and then maybe play a little bit of defense for 15, a little bit, try to create a turnover.
Yeah, I would think so. I think that you get right there until there be free throws, and then you play some defense.
Ooh, careful. They almost got backcourt. Crocker, Chase Rayfield, saved it over to Crocker, but they almost got a backcourt. Yeah, they want another foul.
You got a foul. You can't let him dribble all this much time. They're trying to poke, too. You can't just – you got to be – these are just slap fouls. They're not going to do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So foul that. So now any foul, they will be going to the line. So that's a 16 foul. So the next one they will be shooting 1-on-1s.
Yeah, you definitely you didn't want 20 seconds to come off the clock right there. That's a lot of valuable time coming off the clock for you. Now this is your chance to play some good defense, go for steals, and then foul if you need to.
Right. Ponies haven't shot a free throw yet, so the next one will be the first. Yeah, they're not. At this point, they might as well foul because they're not. They're not double teamed.
Yeah, there's not any traps going on. You foul here,
and they do. That's Crossman. So Crocker will be going to the line for 1-on-1. Crocker has 18, so he's going for his first non-3-point point.
Yeah, that is wild. I think you could say that for a few people. I don't know if that's. Yeah, you could say that for a few people. So it's pretty wild to have a game that goes like that.
So 1-on-1 here for Crocker. He's at 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And he misses that because it was too close, right?
Yeah, exactly. Too close. Need to be a few more feet behind the three-point line.
Yeah, they're going to foul Rayfield now. He's trying.
Got to be careful, too, because you can get an intentional foul if you look like that.
He put his hands on his shoulders and was like,
yeah. I mean, that's about as intentional as you can get by holding the kid's shoulders and looking at the ref like, hey, I'm fouling him.
Usually if you make a play on the ball, they don't call that no matter, even if they know. But that was good. That was making a play on the shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
They make the first free throw of the game made by the Ponies, and that was a big one.
First point by Rayfield, too.
And if they make this one, it'll be a 4-possession game. They don't. And it goes over to Griffin, his 8th rebound of the game. Here come the Raiders.
You got to get shot up quick here. Most likely behind the line, too.
Ponies definitely have stepped up the defense, so that shot's good there. It's going to be a full timeout here by the Coach Pepin and the Raiders. We will take a short break and be back with you after these messages.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Back here with you at Foxcroft Academy, where the Ponies of Foxcroft have the 7-point lead here. Coach Pepin called the timeout after that basket to call it quickly. You got to pressure. You got to, see what happens if you don't get a turnover, foul.
Yeah, exactly. I would expect can't trap foul.
Oh, almost got a steal, but it was Thatcher, I think, got the foul. Richard will go to the line. After the game, the Bangor Savings Bank post-game show, where the player of the game will get a $10 gift card used anywhere they choose, and a few candidates for that. Richard takes the shot, misses it. Rebounded here by the Raiders. Here they go. Down by 7, coming up on a minute left. Good defense by the Ponies. Oh, nice pass underneath. Wide open. That's not what the Ponies wanted. We have full timeout. We'll keep it here as down to a 5-point game. During these timeouts, what do you think? Obviously, he wants to pressure and try to create a turnover foul. But what is his emphasis, Coach Pepin? His emphasis here during the timeout. You're only down by 5. There's 56 seconds left. I mean, we've seen both these teams go on runs of that in a minute this game, and Ponies are only 1 for 3 from the line. So what is his focus here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I would assume they're going to have Crocker take the ball out for Foxcroft, right? And so I think you got to double Richard, and then try and jump at whoever else you have, right? Because I think you don't put somebody on the inbounder, you put 2 on Richard, and you just deny everybody else. I think, and then the second that ball goes in, you trap, you surround, you go for the ball, try and rip, be physical. Who cares? Maybe there'll be a no call. You'll get a deflection. Whatever. You're trying to find a turnover here. You're just trying to play as much pressure as you can. But I think you've got to double Richard. But it looks like they're not having Crocker take the ball, which is smart to not have to do that.
And I misspoke. I said they didn't have a free throw attempt to this quarter. Richard missed one in the second quarter, so he's 0 for 2 in the game. That's thrown deep. That's dangerous, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to get the ball underneath their own basket.
And that's exactly what you wanted, right? You wanted to force them to make the hard pass. They played great defense, denied. They kind of doubled both Richard and Crocker to make sure they couldn't get the ball and force somebody else to make a play.
They must have got touched because they're not having the ball underneath their own back. Yeah, because I was
going to say,
yeah,
absolutely.
Nope. So that's a good call. Good getting this right by the refs. As they're going to leave the ball 56 seconds. It's a 5-point game. This is far from over game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look. I mean, even 10, 20 seconds ago, they were up by almost 10, right?
Right.
So we're this shrunk real quick.
Yeah. Big possession here, both teams offensively. Oh, wide open though, loses it, up and in. Now we're gonna have 3-point game, 48-45.
Oh,
foul here, so Connor's going to go to the line. He has yet to shoot a free throw. He's got 3 3-pointers. They're hoping it's too close for him, like it was for Crocker.
Yeah, absolutely. I will tell you, that was they nearly got a jump ball there. He got there, and he got one hand on it, and when he went to put the other one, hit him. But they were a few inches away from that being a jump ball and their ball again underneath the basket.
So Connor is first time shooting line. Again, they 1 for 5 as a team. Make that 1 for 6. Just opposite of what Washington Academy is doing from the line.
Oh, and it's crazy because when I pointed out pregame, it was also the opposite. It was Washington Academy is the one who's shooting worse from the free throw line when you got the opposite going right now.
Shot is good. Big shot there. That makes it a 2-possession game, so that's a big one. So here come the Raiders up.
I'll be interested. What are we going to see from Foxcroft? Are they going to be aggressive? You don't want to foul. You don't want to put them on the line and give them a free shot.
No, but they work it around. Shot deep here is good. Croston for 3. It's a 1-point game.
They got to foul quick here,
and they do. 27.9 seconds left. 1-point game. Croston with a big shot for the Raiders.
I mean, and you get wow. I mean, we went 40 seconds ago, like 10-point game, 1-point game now. I mean, all the pressure on Richard here at the free throw line. You can't imagine a bigger situation for someone to be at the free throw line.
0 for 2 in the game. Big shot. Jaden Richard comes through there. This one's big too. You want to make it a 3-point game the way the Raiders are shooting 3-pointers on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to give them a chance to win the game.
Big shot. Jaden Richard, 2. So now it's a 3-point game.
They decide to press too, which is interesting.
Oh, knocked away. Richard, big play. He gets a steal all the way up and good, and a foul. Let's look at that again. Hey, Richard, big play. He gets a steal all the way up and good, and a foul. What a play by Jaden Richard. Been pretty quiet this game. He's come up big at the biggest moments.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, defensively and offensively great in this last little bit. I mean, nothing better you can ask for.
And free throw. So 5 points at the biggest times for Jaden Richard. 54-48. Whoa, going to be a 3-pointer block there. Here come the Ponies. Looking good now thanks to that play and the Jaden Richard plays before that, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, defensively all over the place when they needed it most. I mean, and especially after that 20 to 30 second span where WA got a bunch of open layups at the basket. I mean, a big turnaround there in the last few seconds.
I think Coach Pepper wanted to foul down the other end, I think.
Yeah, it seems to be he wanted to foul on the screen that was set.
But the leaders for the Ponies have come up big here in the fourth quarter. And that was Richard with the just huge plays before that. Now Crocker with a big rebound and the 2 free throws.
Yeah,
he's up to 20 in the game. 56-48.
You got to shoot quick if you want any chance here.
Man, that looks like how it's going to end unless he hits this, and he doesn't. So that's how it ends. 56-48. We'll be back with you for the Bangor Savings Bank postgame show.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Back here with you, Eastern Maine Sports Media, after a 56-48 win for the Ponies here as they improved to 11-4 on the season. We had Caden Crocker with us and Coach Nelson after that. Big win, Caden. You started off the game 6 for your first 6. You been that hot during the game?
No, not. I mean, I was lucky enough to get wide open threes, so I was just lucky to knock them down.
Yeah, and you definitely did that. What was kind of the game plan coming in? They came out hot themselves, especially 14 Mazzola. What was kind of the game plan on them?
Our game plan was just kind of play solid defense all around, kind of push the ball, and we didn't really do a great job at it, but we were lucky enough, to get the win.
Yeah, well, things changed defensively in the second half on him. What was different for you guys?
Jaden, he stepped up, played great defense on him all around. We were switching on screen, so that that helped us.
Well, you did a great job. You're our Bangor Savings Bank player of the game. You came up big, and you and Jaden came up big at the end. So good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You give that to Coach Nelson. Coach Nelson, never easy this time of year, either.
Holy smokes. Again, we do ourselves a favor if we make some foul shots down the stretch. But, Washington Academy did what they had to keep it close. We struggled early on in the fourth quarter to get, open looks. It wasn't a slowdown pace by any stretch, but the 2-3 zone, when you're not shooting the ball really well, is a tough defense to break. And credit WA for some pretty good defense. But our kids showed some moxie there in the end. Jaden really had a couple big shots at the end, especially the end one. There with about 20 seconds to go to get us that cushion we needed to win.
He definitely did. Now, on their end, Mazzol there, 17 points and 5 3-pointers in the first half. Nothing in the second half. Is that mainly Jaden?
Yeah, Jaden did a great job on him in the second half. And we knew he was a problem. Look at the stat sheet. He's putting up a lot of points, puts up a lot of 3-point shots. It's no secret, but you got to stop that. And we didn't do that really well in that first half. So, Jaden did a much better job in the second half. Got a hand in the shooting lanes. Didn't allow him to get good shots off. And credited the rest of our defense as well as we finally put some pretty good defensive possessions together.
Now, we talked to Caden. He did a great job and got all those 3-pointers. But Adam Connor stepped up big, too.
Yeah, he did. He had a hot hand. He's really started to come on here as of late. And, we've seen it in practice for a long, long time. And we just said at some point that's going to translate over to games. And the last couple of games for him, it really has. Really, this whole senior season, he's been a nice leader for us. Quiet, calm demeanor, but just hit shots when we need him. And it's a couple tough shots for him. Stretched him out a little bit. And we were able to work through and do what we needed to do.
Now, what can you take positively and negatively going forward? You got 3 games, big ones, Presque Isle, Old Town, and Dexter, definitely not easy ones. What can you take away from this?
Well, we said, we got 4 games left at home. Tonight, this one, so if we can win all 4 games, we got a good chance of getting in the top 4. In Class B. So, it's just one right after another. We're not looking past anybody. We didn't look past WA tonight. There's no reason to, because if you do, you're going to get beat. We're not looking past Presque Isle now. Presque Isle brings a great ball club down here with Malachi Cummings. Good role players around him as well. So when you have a kid that can score that much and they have some players around him that can do some things, can make it very, very difficult. So we're going to have to play a complete game on Saturday in order to pick up a win. It is at home, which is a nice thing, but that only takes you so far. So we got to continue to plug away, continue to get better defensively. Our offense is going to come around here at some point.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you Saturday, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that's the final for the boys' game. We're going to take a short break and be back with you for girls' game coverage right after this. We'll be on a different stream, so just look for our live feed on Eastern Maine Sports Media, and thank you for joining us.